I
can't hear. I can't hear.
Yeah, when he was trying to talk to us, he muted the sound. Now we can't hear anything.
He's gonna bring us in.
I got a feeling we got to let him know that we can't hear because.
Check the chat, Noonie.
Go.
What's up? What's up, Vegas? This is Chris Thomas, and welcome to the Chris Thomas Show. Today we have a great show. Let you know what's happening. We are sponsored by 100% Sucker Free Brands, and of course TB3. And we got the crew here today. We got the Prime Minister DJ Mad Lynch. We got Soren Baker, the ambassador of hip hop. We got Terminator X, the Hall of Famer, and we got Noonie LaRue. So we got a great show for you, ladies and gentlemen. Our topics today is going to be Ray J parties with riders on the TMZ After Dark tour. Charlie Wilson, Elder Bars, blown off Billboard's list. NBA star Marcus Morris appears in court in handcuffs, allegedly that he did not have enough money for a $100,000 check. Also, we'll be talking about relationships, and we have a great show. So stick around. Right now, let's go with the Barack quote of the day. Hello. I can't hear it. All right, we're back with the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team. I want to ask everybody, I want to ask the guy, the engineer in the studio, to turn up our volume a little bit. For those of you who are listening through YouTube, we are now on YouTube as we speak, as I speak. The Chris Thomas Show Las Vegas is on YouTube right now, and I'm asking him to turn up our volume. We are in different locations. I'm in the District of Columbia. We have LA, we have St. Louis, and we have Miami, and we have North Carolina. So we're asking our engineer to turn us up a little bit. So the other day, I ran into a friend of mine who has a new it's called Man Purdy. I don't know if y'all guys can see this. It's called Man Purdy. And they have a lot of the NFL and NBA. So she gave me a bag with all the stuff, oatmeal, milk, and honey, stuff that make your hair grow, body. She gave me all type of stuff, and I'm going to be getting into that. It's called Man Purdy. All right. And I thought that would be good to say right before we go into our love and happiness. Let's check it out. Hello? We can't hear. We can't hear. We can't hear the program. Can't hear it in our ear.
He muted it earlier when he was trying to talk. That's what happened.
Mhm.
Or turned it down. One of the
Number
other.
5, college or professional
There we go.
sporting events. Number 6, entering in or exiting out a restaurant. Number 7, airports. And lastly, dog parks. This is Diamond D with Love and Happiness. Be sure to check me out on Facebook, where I'm working to make your day a little more loving.
Well, that was Diamond D, and we're always talking about love since we got Noonie LaRue. How's your love life, Noonie? I think you're muted.
Oh, she's trying to stay on mute for this one.
I think she froze actually.
Yeah, she froze.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, that even better.
It's a frozen topic.
So where are you, Mad Links?
I'm back in Toronto. For everybody but Terminator X on this chat, I'm sure you'll be happy. I'm actually in the Apple store, but not for me. Not for me. Or she said I'm in the Rotten Apple store.
And the reason I talk about how's your love life, because we just see so much stuff going on in the world. Everybody seems to be happy, unhappy. What about you, Soren? You married? How's your love life?
Things are going well. I'm glad to report. Things are moving in the right direction. Very happy.
Well, I'm gonna have to ask Terminator, and he just told us that he's happy. So, Terminator,
I'm not
how's
gonna go
your
too
love
wide.
life?
I'm not. Hey, that's on hold right now. But yeah, I think the key. I think the key is find
I
someone,
cannot.
as they say, equally yoked. You know, you got to find the right person. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. What about you, Noonie? How's your love life?
When?
Okay. Well, we're playing tag with the with StreamYard, so we're gonna keep it moving right along, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't do nothing.
Okay, well, we're gonna ask you to. Well, we're gonna keep it moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, and we're gonna talk about our first topic of the day. We're gonna talk about Charlie Wilson and El DeBarge blown off Billboard list. So let's listen to them as TMZ. They're talking to Charlie and El DeBarge and asking them a question about why. And I am very upset. I am very upset. But you can't put your career in everybody else's hand on who they think is the greatest and who's not the greatest. So let's check that out, Terminator. Here it is. This is Charlie Wilson, El DeBarge, blown off the Billboard list.
Ray. Yeah.
When Billboard left you guys out of the top 75 R&B, a lot of people were outraged. I was one of them.
Right.
Or was it a slap in the face? I mean, come on.
I mean, they really did leave us out.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
really did. It hurt me
Well,
too.
that's okay. As long as you guys don't leave us out.
It's just it's like I just make music for fans and not for accolades or not for Grammys. I mean those type. We just make music. I make music for fans, the ones who love me, and I just trying to keep my brand up where it's supposed to be and have a good time with it. I don't know why they left me out. I don't care.
Do you think people should stop paying attention to these lists?
I don't pay attention to none of that myself. You know.
Pay attention to this next concert we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the next concert, not those lists
All
out
right.
there. Okay, I love it.
I got it going on. So no problem.
All right.
Of course.
All right. So that was Charlie Wilson and El DeBarge. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are fans of those guys, Charlie Wilson, of course, from the Gap Band, and El DeBarge from the group The Barge. I am furious, but that's what happened to me. They don't have, you can go and ask for comedians online and they won't even have my name on there. And I'm kind of a guy who was really the first comedian to host a rap tour and host a rap video show. So I guess I have to do that too, even though I've won TV awards from national television shows. I don't know if it's the young people who just don't want to do their research, but what do you think, Terminator?
Well, I've never been one like people ask you who's your favorite top five this, who's the top five that. I mean, everybody has an opinion, especially something like music. Everybody's taste is not necessarily the same. So I mean, the list, yeah, people like to be on the list, but I don't think you should get butthurt because it's somebody's opinion. Like you said, you know, like speaking for myself, I do it out of love for the music. Yeah, is it nice to get a Grammy? Nice to be on this list, that list? Yeah, of course it is. But you know, then you got the people who make the list. They opinionated as well. You know what I mean? So you know, I don't take it too serious because they say opinions are like, you know what holes. Everybody has one. You know what I mean? And that's all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they should have a list of people who steal people's material, comedy material, and then go out and proclaim themselves the king of comedy. So let's move right along. What about you, Soren?
Well, generally speaking, I think these lists are preposterous. I think it would be good if they showed who was involved. I've seen that sometimes where they show the couple people that were involved in making these lists, and then we need to get their credentials and such. But the bottom line is, to Terminator's point, to Charlie Wilson's point, you know, the list is what it is. It doesn't really matter. Charlie Wilson's got millions of fans across generations and keeps putting it down and still is making great music today. I've had the honor and privilege of meeting him, going to his house, chilling with him and his wife and his ranch out in one of the valleys out here in California. So, you know, he's an icon and he deserves the respect, but he gets the respect from the audience and the fans, and that's what really matters.
Well, it seems like they're trying to erase history. I mean, I remember at one time Black Lives Matter, and of course, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter, but they wanted history to be taken down, like statues and all of this other stuff, just because they didn't feel that it needs to be seen. But people have to know what happened, where it came from. You cannot erase the past. What about you, DJ Madlings? What do you feel about Charlie Wilson and El DeBarge being blown off the Billboard list?
My thing is always this, man. Who the hell is making up these lists? You know, are they part of the culture? Because typically I have no respect for them. I have no respect for the award shows. I don't even watch award shows. Why?
Right.
Because typically speaking, again, who the hell is the ones making the decision? Who's making the call? Like I said, on that list,
Right.
Aretha Franklin, the late, great Aretha Franklin. And listen, she is great, but she ain't number two. There's no
Right.
list that I got her number two on in regards of top of all time. I'm sorry, I
Right.
just don't. And you ain't got Sade in the top 10. I'm sorry, like I got nothing else to hear from you. I got nothing else to say because you're not fortified to make these calls. So
Right.
you talk about the legend of Charlie Wilson and that of El DeBarge. I mean, like I said, man, it's almost kind of like, you know, they clowns who coming up with these lists. That's why, like, if you win a Grammy or whatnot and you win, you know, for the hip hop category, I don't give that as much weight as an award given to you by those in the culture.
Right. You're exactly right. So, wow. And it's crazy because back then when people were bootlegging a lot of music, a lot of these artists couldn't get the record sales because somebody would go out and record a movie in a movie theater, and it might have been millions sold on the street, but the folks who did the movies didn't get any compensation for it. So moving right along now, we're going to have the Sin City Comedy Spotlight, and this is a good friend of mine, and he is funny, and he writes his own material. This is AJ Jamar here on the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team.
How's everybody doing? What's happening? Doing a lot of traveling, man. Went home to see my mom, dad. Like hanging out with my mom. My mom is so cool. How many people's mother was like this? Be honest. My mother made us think that Jehovah's Witness was a gang. We thought they had guns. They ring the doorbell. Get down, get down. Everybody in the kitchen. Don't touch that door. Come here. Mama, somebody on the porch. Just get down. They peeking through the curtains. Yeah, I go back home, man. I like New York, though. Eat a lot of food up here. Y'all got different food. I had some Chinese food the other day. That's good food, because they'll make anything for you, don't they? You got some shrimp fried rice? Y'all. Egg foo young. We got egg foo young. Some bacon and cornbread. We can make for you. We make. How about some barbecue cornflakes? Wait 1 moment. Yeah, we got barbecue cornflakes. They'll make it one day. Got a suede coat back there. We got Kyle. What's your size?
All right, that was AJ Jamal on the Sin City Comedy Spotlight by the African American Humor Awards Society. And I want to thank the Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz Comedy Museum. They're going to bring us in, and we're having a meeting about them probably putting some historic African American Humor Awards memorabilia inside of their museum. So kudos to them. So right about now, we're gonna I guess we'll talk about another topic. So let's go with Ray J parties with riders on TMZ's Bus After Dark tour. He said it's selling out. So Terminator, let's go.
Hey, Ray J, you just sold out the TMZ After the Dark tour again.
Yeah.
How wild was this experience?
I think it's just getting better and better. And I think every week we got something new and something special for everybody that's wanting to tour the city. Like when you really from out here, you from Hollywood, you from LA. When people come out here and want to party and have a good time, what better way to do it than the people that know the city? So teaming up with TMZ, it's always big, and it's a blessing. So, and it's been crazy. Now we're going for round 3. Let me explain something to you. When people get on the bus, they don't know what to expect. But once you start moving in motion with us, I don't know, it's probably one of the best experiences you can have in Los Angeles. And it's really hard to get on the tour now because it keeps selling out. I think it's just genuine. DJ Mouse P is on the music, and without the music, like, it's not really a vibe. So we turning the music up. The police is cool. They've been supporting it. The team, Hollywood, the tourism, the whole thing, bro. It's super lit, and it's early, and it's a good way to start your night and good way to crack off the weekend. So TMZ After Dark tours, I think we changing the game. So if I see any other celebrity doing some shit like this, just know we did it first, and we also made it cool to do it.
Do you think more celebrities should join the After Dark tour right now? Because you're the first one that did it.
All right. That was Ray J. So we're going to talk about this real quick, and we're going to get into our music mix with our Rap City music mix with Terminator X. So, Noonie, I think she went back out again. So, DJ Mad Links, have you ever been on a party bus or played on a party bus?
Played on party bus, definitely not.
So what do you think about this Ray J After Dark tour?
I mean, hey, listen, if the man is getting money and they ain't hurting nobody, I don't see any harm in it. But, I think that a lot of people who are looking for the gotcha moment would probably have to say, oh, well, that's all he can get right now because the claim to fame is Kim Kardashian and whatnot. But I feel like this. Ultimately, again, if the man is making his money and performing wherever and people are enjoying it, like I said, I don't see any harm in it. I hope he's getting everything he can, and I hope he's giving the people a great experience. And I think that it often in our culture in particular, we're looking for like look at him, he fell off. And I wish that the collective we would stop doing that and instead embrace the opportunities that of those who have done it and are still doing it in whatever way they can.
That's right. That's right. And what about you, Soren?
Like Mad Links, if that's how he's doing it and making it happen, I'm all for it. And I think to Ray J's point, he also mentioned that he was the first one to do it. So I think anytime you can do something new and different, I think you stand a chance of being able to stand out. And living out here in Los Angeles now for a long time, I see these tour buses a lot of the time. So if Ray J is going to put a new wrinkle on it, a new spin, as he typically does with what he does, could be interesting and lead to some more opportunities for him and others. So I'm all for it.
What about you, Terminator? The only tour bus I like is the one with the 12 sleepers. What about you, Terminator?
Yeah, I applaud him. I think some people, you get locked into one thing. If you're a singer, you think that's all you can do. You're a rapper, that's all you can do. I mean, I applaud him for expanding his business horizons. I mean, what's to say negative about that? He may end up having them all over the country. And then what you gonna say? You understand?
Exactly.
So salute to
I
him.
would like to add this real quick though. Apparently Ray J really takes a lot of pride in saying he was first.
At everything.
And I ain't mad at that though.
At everything.
Hey Noonie, have you ever been on a party bus?
Yes. I like the ones with the stripper poles on there. It be going down.
We already know. So it's a male stripper? Is it a male stripper or?
Everybody turn into a stripper when they see a pole. It don't even matter. But yeah, but my take on that, Ray J just won't sit down. You know what I'm saying? Every time I turn around, I see this man popping up like ringtones in 2006. Like he stay on something. For real. Hey, Ray J gonna stay booked and busy and on somebody's Wi-Fi. You understand me? He is not playing around. But no, who gave him the aux cord though? Because he stays somewhere. Ray J got a new hustle every day. He sold Airbuds, scooters, reality shows, and now he's selling vibes on party buses. Go on, Ray J. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, Ray J.
You got that right. So what we're gonna do right now, Terminator, what do we have with the Rap City Mix hip hop throwback?
All right, today we got some R.I.P. Biz Markie and TJ Swan. We got some Black Star. We got Michigan and Smiley. Shout out to Papa Michigan, still doing his thing. Boogie Down Productions, MC Shan and Marley Marl. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Make the music. Terminator. Make the music. Make the music. Make the music. With your music. Make the music. Make the music. With your mind.
Biz Markie. Biz Markie. Biz Markie. Biz Markie.
Mr. Dynamite.
Biz Markie.
Mr. Dynamite.
Yes, y'all are to the like beating. You can either dance or just have a seat and listen to the way in what I am displaying. A different kind of rapper language that I am saying. To all the party people that ignore the info. When it comes to rockin' parties, I am a nympho. Maniac, brainiac for doing my dancing. My record make the music. We'll put your hand in trancing. Inside your body and like it's a cardigan. You won't be fighting the illin'. You just be partying down. With the funky sound with yours truly. I'm the original B.I.Z. Okay, I will the E and I aim to have fun and not be number one. And just here to let you know who's like running the place. And everywhere that I perform and do a show, as long as you know that.
Give thanks and praise unto the Most High, because we should be the close pretends unto a man. Because all these things are abomination to Lord God. I'll give thanks and praise unto the Most High, because we should be the close pretends. I'll give thanks and praise unto the Most High. I'll give thanks and praise unto the Most High.
Lord of mercy. All nice and decent crew. Follow me now, me say high tech, yes, you're rolling hip hop. Say J-Roll, yes, you're rolling hip hop. Read up the dishes, say you're rolling hip hop. That's all, come to rock it up. From the
Yes, y'all are rockin' on your roll hip hop. Yes, Mr. Leah, you can roll hip hop. 357, you can roll hip hop. But KRS-One, I roll it non-stop. When I'm in Brooklyn, yes, we're rolling hip hop. When I'm in Manhattan, we're rolling hip hop. When I'm in Queens, we're rolling hip hop. When it's Staten Island, we're rolling hip hop. In the Bronx, we're rolling y'all tonight. In the Bronx, we're rolling y'all tonight. We're rolling y'all back on the wine.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got MC Shan and Molly Mall in the house tonight. They just came from off tour. They want to tell you a little story about where they come from.
You love to hear the story again and again of how it all got started way back when. The monument is right in your face. Sit and listen for a while to the name of the place.
I mean,
let's go. I said, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. Bye bye, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. Hey, 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 the bridge is over, the bridge is over. Bye bye, the bridge is over, the bridge is over. You see me coming in, he dance with the flipper sensei. Down with the sound called BDP. If you want to join the crew, well, you must see me. You can't sound like Shan or the one Marley. Because Shan and Marley and my rhyming like the picking up the mic, man, them don't know what to say. Saying hip hop started out in Queensbridge. Saying lines like that, man, you know them can't live. So tell them again, me come to tell them again. Go on. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Go on. Tell them again, me come to tell them. Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keeps on faking it.
You're listening to The Chris Thomas Show with Lalo Lopez, DJ Mad Links, Terminator X, and Soren Baker on KSHP Radio, 107.1 FM and 1400 AM.
Hey, this is Tommy Davis. When I'm in Vegas, I listen to The Chris Thomas Show, and you better know that for real.
All right. That was an awesome mix, Terminator X. Flex with the Terminator.
Thank you, sir.
and coming up, we got DJ Mad Links. But right about now, we want to go to Soren Baker. Of course, he's our ambassador of hip hop. So what you got for us, Soren?
Yes. So today I wanted to play. We had played a little while ago a clip from Kwame, and I had another clip from Kwame I wanted to play because he's talking about people putting ages on things, especially when it comes to the artists. So Terminator X, when you're ready, let's get it going and hear what Kwame's got to say. And he's got his new album getting ready to come out. I'm very excited. He just sent it to me to check out. So I'll be listening to it today or tomorrow, and very much looking forward to it. So Terminator, let's get it ready when you're ready. And
so
Kwame likes to take walks. So this one is one of his things on a walk. So when you
Can they still do it? Oh, look, I'm trying to tell y'all now. I'm dropping a new album called The Different Kids on August 29th. And please do not put
Kwame, age 73, finally drops new music after 35 years. I'm just saying, just let the project be dope. Know that the artist is dope, and that's all you need. And appreciate my album is in my bio, August 29th. The Dipper Kids, I'm out. Pew!
So the thing I wanted to ask everybody is, why do we think that when it comes to the legacy artists or the old school artists like Kwame, that people are always quick to point out how old they are when they don't really do that for any other artists that are coming out that are new? Mad Links, what do you think on this one?
Again, they're looking for the aha, got you moment. And, you know, I just saw a clip of Benzino out, the behind the scenes of him shooting the video. And the comments are just like filled rampantly with old, why is grandpa out there doing this? Just whatever the case may be. And it really should come down to more the quality of the music. I mean, you take a look at the clips, and I ain't trying to age anybody here, but I mean, it's widely known that Malice is 52 and his younger brother Pusha T is 48. But it's the quality of the music that exists. And I think that there's this idea that somehow you age out. And as far as I can remember, Ozzy Osbourne did his last performance before he died at 76 years old, a month before his passing. So, again, the hip hop culture or the urban culture tends to do things that I wish that we didn't always do.
Absolutely. I think Noonie has paused, but with the Terminator, I wanted to get from you. I do remember that Chuck D in particular was a lot older than most of the rappers when Yo Bum Rush the Show dropped. So did you guys make a point not to talk about ages with Public Enemy, or did it just not come up, or what?
No, we didn't make a point. It just didn't. I think it's more so just didn't come up. He was slightly older, but I mean, not tremendous. I mean, and that's a fact. Hip hop, when it started out, it was very aged. Like if you weren't a teenager, they wasn't trying to check for you. But I think with the older generation, I don't think they particularly care as long as you say rapping about something that's relevant. However, the younger crowd, you could be 3 years old. Oh, that's a song that's 3 years old. Man, that's old. Why are you playing that old song? See, these kids is like their expiration date on a song is very short. So I don't take that's just the new what the young generation is. I don't take offense to it, but I do say this: I wish that the older generation, especially here in the States, would support classic groups, whether it be hip hop, R&B, or jazz, whatever. Come out to the shows. You go to a lot of these shows, and I don't want to go there, but it's just like we need to support. We need to support. Like, what's the lady? I think she was Loose Ends, the lead singer from Loose Ends, hanging on a string. She's about to be deported, and you don't hear any news about this. I mean, other than on Instagram or what have you. It's like we don't appreciate our classic acts here in the States. I mean, you go overseas, they love them. That's why so many artists are constantly touring overseas. They appreciate it, but here in the States, they kind of get discarded. And that's sad.
Yeah, with Noonie, for you, does it, when you hear a song, especially a newer one, does it matter to you how new, old the song is, whether it's new or old to you? Well, I think Noonie's frozen. Chris, does it matter to you if you hear a newer song? If you hear a new song, you find out it's old, does that matter to you?
No, it doesn't. And it's a great thing. It's just like me doing comedy. As long as I can hit that stage, I can go with the best of them. But my little story with Kwame is Terminator. Remember when we was on tour? And one day I had met this young lady, and I know my lady is listening, but this is back in the 80s. I met this young lady, and I think Kwame trying to take my friend. And and I was like, "What you doing, Slim? What's up?
He's trying to see Buck."
I'm like, "I'm the host. I'll mess it up for you, bro." But I saw him not too long ago, maybe 6-7 months ago. So yes, he's still looking good and everything. So
yeah,
what we're gonna do?
By the way, real quick before you finish. By the way, salute to Kwame, because he everybody knows your style is played out like Kwame and them effing polka dots. I mean that literally, kind of set this career falling. But he never never gave up. He does. I know. I follow him on Instagram. He's a businessman. He produces for all kind of people. I mean, he's probably larger now as a producer than he was as an artist. So salute to him. Salute to him.
Exactly. And thank you, Soren Baker. And y'all can check the rest of the Kwame interview with Soren or some of the stuff on Unique Assets. And that's his podcast that you can see it on YouTube. And subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, and subscribe to this show. I was looking at the numbers because I didn't really know that we was on YouTube. I thought that we just broadcast from StreamYard and that's it. We go right straight to KSHP. But subscribe and you can listen to all the shows that you miss here on the Chris Thomas Show with the Top Notch team. All right. So now let's go to, before we get into the mix with DJ Mad Links. DJ Mad Links, you want to talk about some violence that happened downtown, a fight video or something that was in what city?
Cincinnati.
It took place in Cincinnati, Ohio, and for those that haven't seen it, it's all over social media. It was
I do have that clip you shared in case you want me to play it.
Oh yeah, hey, feel free. Like I said, I think most people saw it. I mean, I think we should only go into like a few seconds of it because again, it's widely available. And I just saw a new angle here recently, which tells a bit more of the story. But there are parts of the video, especially at the end, that are just completely horrific in what took place. But Terminator, go right ahead.
No. I'll pass on that. Go ahead. It's a news story. It's not the video straight through. So yeah, just
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, the news story. Can we listen to the news story so they can catch up? Because we don't live in Cincinnati.
Okay. I'll play it. All right. Give me a second.
All right. So, well, I don't know what's going on with the young kids. I don't know. Mad Links, Soren, or Terminator, or Noonie. I don't know what's going on with everybody. I feel like everybody is lost, but these are people's children.
Yeah, I got it queued up just to let you know.
Okay, let's go.
Say they're investigating a video circulating on social media that appears to show a violent group fight. It allegedly happened Friday night at Elm and 4th Streets downtown. Our Alexis Martin has been speaking with city leaders to learn more about what happened. Alexis?
The local leaders that I spoke with say that the video is scary for many reasons and extremely hard to watch. They say it's unbelievable that this could happen and no bystanders called 911 while the fight was happening.
The video is not only vicious, but it's horrifying.
It was appalling to see what was going on.
Right now, you're seeing short clips of videos circulating social media showing a fight on Friday night at Elm and 4th Streets downtown. Because of copyright rules, we cannot show you the full video, but you can see a large group of people surrounding a man continuously punching another man while a group of people watched, sometimes joining in.
The people that just stood around and videotaped it and watched instead of trying to do something about it, whether
that's So, Mad Links, what you want to add to it?
Here's my thing. Upon first view of the original video, it just looked like an absolute gang style beatdown. Like they were trying to beat him into the game. But like it was so vicious and so savage. And the numbers, I mean, there was just one white guy or somebody who appeared to be white getting absolutely demolished. And it's one thing to get kicked while you're on the ground. They were legit trying to stomp his skull into the pavement. And just upon watching a innocent woman who did not appear to do anything whatsoever to get basically assaulted by a man who basically in one punch knocked her out. It was horrific to take a look at. And ultimately, here's my thing. Now, there's some other pieces of the story that are now starting to surface. The white guy apparently slapped one of the people who happened to be black, and that's what really just turned everything into the melee that it became. But at the end of the day, I think it's just there was nothing that man said or did that I believe that ultimately warranted that type of ass beating. I mean, it was vicious. I would not be surprised if the people who are going to be charged eventually, because obviously there's video of this, they're going to be charged with attempted manslaughter. I have no doubts, especially the man who hit the woman, who hit her head when she got completely knocked out. And I think they should be charged for manslaughter. It's one thing, okay, this guy slapped somebody. All right, if the person got slapped retaliates, if his boy jumps in and it's a nice, it's a 2-on-1, okay, I get it. Things happen in these streets. But for the level of response that took place, it was just totally crazy. So my purpose and the thing that I want to say is ultimately when you belong to a group, and it's always easy to call out when you are a member of a group who is being belittled, accosted, dealt with in the wrong way. But what doesn't happen is often enough people from that group calling out things that they know are wrong as a member of that group. And that's what I want to do, because I'm sitting here watching this, and supposedly this white guy was saying some racist things and whatnot. And when people see this video and they happen to be white, this is proof positive that if somebody is leaning towards racist tendencies, they're going to use that video and say, see, I told you, because it doesn't get called out enough. The same way when police officers do something wrong, there's not enough police officers stepping out and saying, hey, listen, you know what? I'm a cop, but I'm here to say that this here, that's wrong. So ultimately, I feel as though when it's wrong is wrong, right is right. That was wrong, and it needs to be called out. As I said, there's nothing that dude could have done in that at that time that warranted nearly getting beaten to death. And if you watch the video, that's exactly what nearly happened. The man was nearly beaten to death.
All right. Yes, sir. So I just want to say to our listeners, when DJ Mad Links said white guy slapped, it's just a color identification type of thing, ladies and gentlemen. White folks fight each other, and they always say, what do they look like? This is like an identification. It could have been a black guy. It could have been a Chinese guy. So I don't want to say that we're not in no race war or anything. I think that I have a lot of friends that don't look like me, and I'm going to take it in that perspective that even though we don't look alike, don't mean that I didn't go to school with people who don't look like me. And I believe that God wants us all to get along because we do breathe the same air and we do drink the same water. So thank you, DJ Mad Links. What about you, Soren Baker?
Yeah, when I saw it, having spent my college years at Xavier University, I graduated from Xavier University in Cincinnati, so I know where that took place. And I know that Cincinnati, like many major cities in the United States, is extremely racially segregated. So to Mad Links' point, that doesn't mean that anybody deserves what happened to this dude, even if he was out of line, out of pocket. And I think that to Mad Links' point, we got to start right is right, wrong is wrong. And we got to do a better job as people saying, hey, this dude stepped out of line, but you don't deserve to kill him for it or try to kill him. And I think that's the biggest lesson that I saw watching that, because I obviously would not justify or say that what he did was right, but the response seemed to be excessive to say the least.
Exactly. What about you, Terminator? Right quick.
Yeah, so I would like to agree with Soren and Mad Links. I would just add, the right or wrong. One thing I hate is a hypocrite. I don't like to say the word hit, but one thing I don't like is a person who's a hypocrite. So if it's wrong for this person, it's wrong for that person. Period. So yeah.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna get to our DJ Mad Links R&B soul mix. What you got, Links?
Man, today I'm taking you down a personal journey of some of my favorite R&B sounds. Raphael, Sadiq, and D'Angelo. Unfortunately, only really connected on one song where they both were vocalists be here. Also, I got some John Legend and a young lady by the name of Jonelle. She's not widely known, but this song definitely was one of the best of that era. So it's all coming at you right now on the Chris Thomas Radio Show.
DJ Mad Links.
You should be so amazing. You should be. Girl, you know you drive me crazy. You should be. Ooh, girl, I wish you should be here in the morning time when I'm making my breakfast. You should be here beneath me to feel me, to heal me. You should be here to wrap me, to trap me, and climb me. You should be here. I'm a good man and I work hard on my night job. You should be. Let me show you what you're missing every day. You should be. Once I get you, you ain't never gonna walk away. You should be. Well, I got more than just a bit and some money. Girl, I wish you should be here. You should be here. You should be here in the evening. Get the sneezing, teasing, forget the reason why you should not. Oh, lady, you should see the tricks that I got. Oh, for your mama, especially you, be my lady. Just get lazy and make babies. You should be. Let me show you what you're missing every day. You should be. Once I get you, bring that love on the walkway. You should be. I got more than just some good and some money. Girl, I wish you baby, it's me. Maybe I bought you. No, it's my fault. 'Cause I can't afford you. Baby, Puffy, Jay-Z, they all be better for you. All I could do was love you. Baby, when I used to love you, nothing that I wouldn't do. I went through the fire for you. Anything you ask me to. But I'm tired of living this life. It's getting harder to justify. Realize that I just don't love you. Not like I used to. Maybe I should rob somebody so we could live like Whitney and Bobby. It's probably my fault, my bad, my loss. You are, but cause all I could do was love you. When I used to love you, nothing that I wouldn't do. Went through the fire for you. Anything you asked me to, but I'm tired of living this life. It's getting harder to justify. Realize that I just don't love you. Not like I used to.
Like you were the one to understand me. You turned my dark skies to light, but once again you took my hopes away. My soul's insane, my tears start glitting in the rain. Falling again. I really don't know what you came before. Round and around we go, sitting your bags outside the door. Round and around we go, I really don't know what you came before. Round and around we go, sitting your bags outside the door. Round and around we go. If you don't understand where I'm coming from, then my heart is telling me you're not the one. All the games you played and now realize you're not the one for me no more. So baby, bye-bye. Pack your bags and get the stepping. You gotta let it go, you need to stop tripping. I hope you don't think I'll let you back in, 'cause you suck I really don't know what you came here for. Round and around we go. Sit in your bags outside the door. Round and around we go. I really don't know what you came here for. Round and around we go. Sit in your bags outside the door. Round and around we go.
What's up, good people? It's your boy Brian Hooks from the Eve Show and Soul Plane. And when I'm in Vegas, I'm listening to the Chris Thomas Show with the Top Notch All-Star Team. Yeah.
All right, welcome back to the Chris Thomas Show with the Top Notch All-Star Team. We got the ambassador of hip-hop, Soren Baker, the Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, DJ Terminator X, and the Prime Minister, DJ Mad Links. And we have Noonie LaRue. So right about now, before the show, we're going to get to our message of hope because we're talking about violence. We're talking about having a good time. So let's check out D, and this is our message of hope.
Good morning. Our scripture comes from Matthew 6:25. Do not be worried about your life as to what you will eat or what you will drink, nor for your body as to what you will put on. Is not life more than food and clothing? Devotional. In Matthew 6, Jesus spoke to people who were in deep need. Many of those who listened to him were simple people who lacked basic necessities such as food, clothing, and shelter. They also had the same emotional and spiritual needs we do, to be loved, to be respected, and to be accepted. Like many of us, some of these people listening to Jesus were guilty of striving to meet their needs without seeking God's help, and they became frustrated, anxious, and filled with worry. Jesus said to these people, "Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you." How do we get beyond a spirit of fear, a fear of striving, and a fear of merely surviving to the point where we can overcome? Overcome with a spirit of total trust to the Lord. Jesus told us how. We must turn our minds away from acquiring earthly security and fulfillment and focus on God and God's kingdom. We must shift our priorities about what we think about. And once we do this, God will bless us and add on to us. Our power thought is, Jesus, I know sometimes I focus on the wrong goal. Show me how to seek you and your kingdom first. Have a blessed day.
All right. Thank you, D, with that message of hope. I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, 100% Sucker Free. And we're looking for a new sponsor. If you want to sponsor the Chris Thomas Show, go to our website, the Chris Thomas Show. And also, I want to give another shout out to Man Purdy. We're trying to get them to sponsor. It's an all-natural ingredient that's handcrafted and all-natural organic ingredients intended for him. Beard and body cream, 2 fragrances, unscented. It has 2 nourishing for beard and skin, and it'll help you grow your beard. And she was showing me yesterday the stuff that she put in your hair. It'll make your hair grow back immediately. So, guys, as we get ready to, let's get back to the topic that we were talking about earlier about the violence and everything that happened in Cincinnati. I mean, let's put yourself in this position. Soren, if you was the mayor of Cincinnati and you had the power to go into the council and would you do a curfew? I mean, how do you handle this? Because this is not going to stop. These kids seem to not understand. They're either frustrated or something. Well, how would you handle that?
Well, I think fundamentally it starts earlier than all of this. It's a societal issue that starts, I know it potentially sounds cliche, but this is starts at the home, then at school, then in the streets, and then it leads to this type of chaos. So if you don't respect you don't have respect in the home, you don't have respect at school, you don't have respect among your friends and each other, then we lead to this type of chaos. And I think that sadly, we see more of these type of events because of social media and because of the ease of the dissemination of information. But ironically, we've gotten away from rules and regulations that help foster a community, foster a sense of brotherhood, and the sense that we need to be respectful of each other. Again, assuming from what we've been told is white guys started it, that's reprehensible and should never happen. And that's why
that's just an identification. I mean, it could have been a black guy, it could have been a Chinese guy. So you know what I'm saying? We keep saying it could have been his lady, it could have been somebody, and it happens in everybody's house. Right, exactly.
The dude that started it, this applies to everyone. It's not just the people. It's not the people throwing the punch. It's not the people slapping. It's not the It's everybody needs this type of training, for lack of a better word, so that we can treat each other with much more respect and humility. That's
exactly. So we have around 3 minutes. We got Noonie went out again. So Terminator right quick, so we can let DJ Mad Links close it out.
Okay.
We're talking about the violence in Cincinnati.
Yeah. So again, like you say everybody they're human beings.
I mean, we keep.
But you can't. I'm not trying to.
It's not black against white.
Can I speak? It's not.
Yeah.
It's just stating fact, and unfortunately, that's where this country is. But I don't want to impress that point. The point I was going to make is, we used to, when I was growing up, it was a community, like this the expression. It takes a what's the
village.
It takes a village. It takes a village. I think that's just disappeared in a lot of situations, and it's unfortunate. Religion is look. A lot of people, even if you want to be religious, but you don't believe in the church, I'll be spiritual. So a lot of this stuff has been lost. The Bible. I wanted to say this when I was, listening to the message of the day.
2 minutes.
Okay. Bible is a roadmap if you read it correctly. You know what I'm saying? And I'll end there.
Okay, Mad Links. You got 30 seconds.
And bottom line is this. First of all, these were not kids. These were grown ass men. Okay, grown ass men. If you look at the video. And bottom line is, zero accountability meets zero consequences. You're going to have a problem. And that's exactly what's been happening. And ultimately, in our society today, there's been too many overcorrections. And when you overcorrect something, the people who are getting now the overcorrection tend to feel that they are literally able to get away with everything. And that's the case that what we have here. Even the young man in Jacksonville, Florida, who shut his door on a cop, and now Ben Crump wants to get out there and do some race baiting. This was not a race issue. This was somebody who was not following the letter of the law. We got to get back to accountability. Bottom line.
Exactly. Noonie, real quick.
Hey, they just need to keep their hands to yourself and keep God first. That's all I got to say. Y'all stay blessed.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow everybody's name on the show. So you can follow them. Just look it up and you can follow the social media. It's been a great show today. We've talked a little bit about everything. And tomorrow we'll recap what happened to Marcus Morris and some other topics that we had planned for today. So we're out of here. I'm Chris Thomas. Peace.
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 Hey, everybody stay here for a second.